For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have a group of like-minded friends. I always pictured there'd be like 6 of us. We're on like the self-improvement journey together. We're chasing like all the same things and we're just going through life together. And for me, that just sounded majestic. You know, growing up, I never really had like a friend group, especially in high school. I had a couple of friends here and there, but I never really fit into like a specific group. I never had like something where it's like, oh, if the teacher says, pick 5 guys or whatever, or to go camping with, or whatever it is. I could never like have like, I never had like a group. Like there was always, I just never really fit in anywhere properly. I just had like friends sprinkled everywhere. And I say friends, it's really like friends. I had only a couple of real friends. The others weren't like really real friends. And I always wanted to have like a group, you know, a group where it's like whatever you're doing, you got your boys. On the weekend, whatever it is, if you're going to the gym or if you want to go on like a little road trip, you got people to go with. I never had that. And for me, it's always been, I still don't have that. It makes me miserable, but I just always wanted that. And it also brings me to like a Andrew Tate clip that he had. You might have seen it before. He was speaking about how you could be like dirt poor, stuck in the middle of nowhere, but as long as you got your boys, life is amazing. And for me, like with that I was just like, yes. Like I always believed that, because I always wanted to get rich. You know, when you're like on self-improvement, you always want to be like rich in the future and that sort of thing. And one thing I was always like, I just really hope that when I'm rich, I've got friends there with me, because I'd much rather be poor, living a crappy life, whatever it is, and have my boys that I'm hanging out with every day, than be like rich and like not really have those friends. Because when you've got your friends, like everything is fun, everything is infinitely more fun. It doesn't matter what it is. Like a poor person living like a crappy life and they've got their boys and they're like hanging out together will always be happier than like a billionaire who's lonely, doesn't really have like anyone. And yeah, like, I don't know like where am I going with this. I'm just stating that I've always wanted that. And for you, it can really help like your self-improvement journey. I don't know about you, but when I hear something like that, it just excites me. Like imagine if you were living in like a house where it's like self-improvement and you guys like, you travel to school together, you come back, you go to the gym together, you obviously sit and you like study by yourselves or whatever it is, but you're living in the same house together, you're living like, you chasing the same things, you're propping each other up, that sort of thing. Can you imagine if you had that? And I think for most people that would actually be, that would help you so much. Like if you could just have a community of like-minded men that you were interacting with every day, it would help your self-improvement journey so much. Like obviously you're not going to have like the scenario I just put out. It's very unlikely you're going to find like, you're going to move into a house with like guys and whatever. But if you can find something like my Discord, which is what I'm going to plug here, like you can join my Discord in the description down below. If you can join like a self-improvement Discord with like people that are similar, like have the same mind as you, and you speak to those people on a regular basis, it can really like take you far. And that's all I wanted to say in this video. Join a community of like-minded men. It can make your life so much better. It's so much better than going on this lonely Sigma journey. And you know, there's definitely like there's use to that, you know, focusing on yourself and that sort of thing and not getting distracted. If you're with the wrong friends, it's definitely way better to be lonely Sigma on your grind than to be with friends that are distracting you from your purpose. But what trumps all of that is being on a journey with friends that are also on self-improvement. Even if you're just interacting with them every so often, every couple of days, it'll really help. So hit the subscribe button to join the self-improvement brotherhood, but also go and click on my Discord. Just join. It's free. You can get to talk to people who are like-minded, who are watching the same videos as you, and it can make your journey so much better. Until next time, I'll see you boys.